Okay, everybody. Hey, it's Justin with Jake's Journey Live. Okay, I'm out here by my back of my house here in Valera, Texas. Don't know me. I have this Jake's Journey Live. I've been doing this thing for a little while now, for some months now, and so I'm trying to get a video shot here. It's actually 3:21 p.m. Texas time. I'm in Central Texas, so I'm going to do a short video here and just walk you through what I'm trying to do today. I'm going to upload this video both here at my YouTube channel and here at my Facebook channel. Both of y'all getting this same video. But I'm not going to be that long on this. I'm just going to walk you through some of the things I am facing, and one of the biggest things I'm going through right now, I have all this stuff I need to do, but I don't think that feels like I'm not getting anything done at all. And the truth is, I'm not. So I've got to start somewhere, and that's what I'm going to do when I get off this video and start going. I did manage a minute ago when I was trying to shoot a video. I did manage to come over here, and I moved these things from their beloved spot they stood for a long time right over here. And there's two wood frame pieces for a waterbed that were sitting right here, and I did get a little bit of this cleaned up, didn't I? So the biggest thing in this area, I want to get everything else out of this area. Why? So I can mow it. I can mow it, it'll look really nice, okay? So I have to, as I mow it, I got to find a place to put some of the stuff that I have over here. The biggest thing I need to find out where to put is probably all my pipe over there and this pipe here and that kind of stuff. Now this pipe out here, this stuff's going to have to sit out here until I get over here and bust the concrete off of it, and then start using the Sawzall to cut some of this pipe in pieces. Then I can get this cleared up. But right now, it's not that bad. It's not a huge deal right now. I just don't want to get a bunch of grass growing in it and it gets out of control and get snakes and stuff hanging out all over the place. I don't want that. So I do have pipe over here that I cut. So I need to take this pipe and relocate it. Okay? And I won't be really doing anything with this pipe anytime soon that I know of. So the ideal thing would be taking, getting something to put over here on the top of this mound where I can kill the grass here. Like this here, this kills the grass, right? But if I put something there, then I take them half pallets over there, let's say, and put them here, then I could actually take these pipes and stack it on it, and chances are I'm not going to have to move these pipes anytime soon. I can just weed eat along the edge of the edge of the whatever board I have laying down over here. Okay, so I figure stuff out like that as I go along. I don't go anywhere really where I'm gonna have big problems at, you know. Alright, now, the area up there behind the house there, and behind the truck, that area I want to set up yard sale. So that's something I want to do for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today's Thursday. So you get the picture? I'm got a lot of stuff to do, right? So now the next thing is, the stuff that I need to do after I move it is I need to mow the lawn in this area where I clean everything up. The other thing I need to do is I need to take that truck around by my white Dodge Ram, okay? We're going to walk around there, but before we do it, before we leave this area, this out here, before I can set this up as a yard sale area, all this firewood debris all through here has to be moved. Okay, here and over there by the wheelbarrow, and you see it clear over there, and then there's some over there and over there. So all that stuff needs to be moved. I'll find a place to put it and move all this stuff and clean this area up back to normal. And then we can start figuring out how to get everything else around here mowed. Okay? I had a lady who was supposed to be buying this metal. I don't know if she's going to get the money together or not. I don't know what the deal is. Okay? But I'm going to treat it like she's going to get it. So when I move the metal, I'm going to actually move all that metal over here. Somewhere where I really don't want to move it at. Okay? There ain't no grass growing over here. I'm fine with it, okay? But there's no grass growing over here at all, so I really didn't want to move that metal from way over there over here. I don't want to mess this place up over here, but I want it to be easy for her to get to it and load it up, and I want it out of my way so I can clean up. Does that make sense? So, I also have somebody that might want my barrels. I have to look on my phone in a minute and see if they responded back. If they did, then I may have to drive it over there to Brownwood and take the barrels to him. All right. Anyway, so I got this area here to clean up. Then I can start putting this good stuff in rows and mow the grass and all that stuff and kind of get this stuff kind of going together. Over here in the middle of this area here, this area all needs to be cleaned up, okay? I started doing cleanup, cutting down trees. I got some cut down over there. Over there, that's thinning out. I still got work in here that needs to be done, people. I need to get down here and cut these trees that are cut off, cut them to the ground. Cut them down as low as I can get them. And then get all this debris out of this area so I can actually clean it up. But I don't want all these branches laying around for a long time and grass growing up through them. So there's still work that needs to be done here. Okay? So this area's got to be done. And we'll move on over this way. Now this truck here is the main, I guess if there's anything that's really important to me, this truck here is probably the most important item. This should be the most important item that I work on. And what I mean by that is basically, I've got to get this running so I can drive it, okay? This truck, I've had it since November. I bought it so I'd have a truck that I could drive. It's dependable and better than that green truck. Something they could drive to Kentucky. Something that would be dependable, like I said. I liked the truck when I saw it online. I know they said it was a no runner. It wasn't a no start. And I'm pretty sure I had narrowed down the fuel pump was bad and the camshaft position sensor on the distributor, inside the distributor, that was causing the code error on the truck. So I got that fixed, and this over here, really I'm down to here's what I got to do in order to figure out if it's going to start for me. I know enough about it that I took the gas out of here, put it in my green truck around there, and that thing don't even want to start anymore because it's got so much junk in it from this tank. Okay? Now, I took the tank off of here a good while back, several weeks ago. It's been in the house, sitting in there for several weeks. So I cleaned it out the other day. I've got it covered over here, got plastic over it. I got this rag over it, so nothing would get in the tank, okay? If anything did, it would have been going through here or something like that, but I'll check all that out when I take all this other stuff off. So all I have to do right now, all I have to do is really put the fuel pump in the tank, put that ring back on it, put it all back together, and this thing will be ready to go in the truck. But I don't want to get it in the truck right ahead. The other, I guess about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I said, here's what I said. I said, I need to get, before I do that over there, before the fuel pump comes in the mail, I wanted to have this bumper back on the truck. I wanted to take this bumper off the truck, take the bumper off the red truck, put it on this truck, which it's on there, and I wanted to take the front bumper off and fix that front end the way it's supposed to be, because I bent the bumper in on the left side, the driver's side of the truck, pushed the whole bumper in like half an inch or more. So I wanted to get all that straightened out before I put the fuel pump in the tank and put the tank back on there. That way, once I do this tank, then I can actually drive the truck. I don't have to put the tank in, then work on the bumper, then work on this and prolong it even more. So I wanted to get the bumpers dealt with and all this stuff. Well, I put this bumper on the back. I'm not happy with it, so I'm going to take it back off. Put it back on the red truck. This bumper, I need to knock a couple dents out of it. And then I need to clean it up. Fix a couple other little things on it. And then I need to take the license plate ensemble that goes on the back, this thing here, clean it up, spray paint it, put these lights on it, take the old lights off, tie all that in underneath there. Then, after I get done with that, put the bumper back up here, line it up the way it's supposed to be, and be done with that. Tighten it all down real good. Then come over here, finish take the brackets off of this one. These brackets here, this is what I bent, these bracket here. These are wrong. I need to straighten these brackets up. But I can't do that with them on the truck, okay? It's going to be hard to do what I need to do with them. So I'm going to take all that off there and then bang them out, beat them out, straighten them out, whatever I got to do. And then I can put them back on here, put this bumper back on it, tighten everything down, and I'm done with this. Then I just have like a beauty cover that goes on the top of it. Got some other stuff on the bottom that needs to be done. But then I'll be done with the bumper, right? And get that bumper on there. Then I can go on ahead and follow through, like I said in the beginning, to go ahead. Then, after those things are done, put the tank under here and strap her down, okay? And clean out the bed of it. And on the passenger side here, I need to take some hot water, warm water, some good soapy warm water, and clean out the seat real good. It's got honey in it. It's soaked with honey. The floorboard behind it and underneath it and to the side of it over here, they've got honey on it as well. Okay? So what I need to do is get all that cleaned up as well. Take the stuff out of the interior. And I love it because I'll be able to roll the window down, crank the vehicle up, and I have a good vehicle to drive, okay? So, yes, I have things I set up to do to this before I get the pump put in it. I still want to stay kind of true to that, as much as true as I can. I even wanted to clean up the body and stuff. I wanted to have it all ready whenever that pump got here, but it got here last Tuesday, and I didn't have any of this stuff done. So that's what I said. Everything started piling up. It's not because I didn't want to do it. It's because the weather kept taking changes back and forth. They kept getting, we had a little bit of warm, and then it'd go downhill, and it'd get down 30 degrees at night. The next morning, it wouldn't warm up like 30, 39 degrees with the wind blowing. So that's what pushed me behind on everything. Okay? Now, I'm determined to get this video done. I'm determined to get my work done. I do have some trees over here I'm looking at that I wanted to cut down over here. They got leaves growing on them. I really want to get all that stuff cut down before they really get too bad, okay? That's really the truth. That way I don't have a lot of work over here to do. I just got to finish raking it and everything and getting everything to where where the grass will grow, and then I can come out here and weed eat around the house and mow out here, and I'm done. You know? There's a lot. That's really what I really wanted to be able to happen out here. So I've got a lot of junk in here. It ain't a whole lot, but there's enough stuff laying out in between here that I want to get this cleaned out. I want to get this area cleaned out, and I want to get stuff done. I think it is looking so much better through here, though. Everything's looking so much better. Yeah, it's gonna look even a lot better when I get it done. Okay, it'll even look a lot better. So yeah, I'm happy with the way things are going, but I'm not happy because it ain't done yet. And really, the things I'm talking about is that Ford truck on the end, this red truck, this white truck, those three things, and getting the yard sale set up and the junk picked up off the ground over there, and this cleaned up. At that point, then I can start concentrating on what I'm going to do to finish the cleanup on the property. Actually, no, that's not true. When I get done with the vehicles here, my work there, and a job I have in town to do, and a yard to finish mowing across the street, when I get done with all that stuff, then I can really get back in here and the yard sale get going and I can start working on this even more. And this is actually continuation of the yard cleanup here. That makes sense? But this is a big part of it right here. I'm telling you, this is what I really got to be dealing with to get it done and over with right here. I'm anxious, man. I'm telling you. It's going to fall in place. I know it is. You can only do so much at one time, but as long as the weather will stay good the rest of today, I'm going to try to make a big dent in things around here, okay? All right, there's my coffee I went to town earlier and got. And I'm going to tell you right now, I did do a little bit of picking up over there in that grass. Didn't do it a whole lot, but I did some, and it made a difference, okay? So I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to make this fun, all right? And I'm going to go over here, I guess, somehow. And I need a GoPro. I need a GoPro, something terrible, man. I don't know if you can see me over there working. I'm going to move this here. Uh-oh, I just knocked you all over. I'm just going to do a little bit here. This stuff right here, this wheelbarrow right here, I'm going to put all this stuff right here up in the wheelbarrow. This is what progress looks like. In order to make progress, you gotta get in there and do it, right? So you just gotta get over and do it, man. All right, this, and this. All right. Now, there you have that, right? This is most of the cleanup I did. Just take. All right, so. Alright, so now you guys, wasn't that very long at doing that, okay? And that's what I'm capable of doing right there. This thing being full now, I'm going to take this and take it over there next to my building over there and empty it on the ground next to the building. And what that's going to do, I'll probably come over here and get the rake and rake down on the ground down there and put this stuff over here. Okay? Now there's some big stuff down in here I actually threw down in here before. Some of this big stuff, long stuff. I can get some of that out of here and put it on there. It don't matter, but you know, that's good down there. And that's just all going to stay there over time and mulch down and fill this hole in, and it'd be dirt, okay? But this helps out a lot, just getting this stuff out of the way. And then when I get this emptied, I can come back over here and get some of these big logs out of the way. Okay? These, like that log there. The logs I get over here, these logs. Yeah. So I'm anxious to get all this cleaned up. I'm telling you how anxious I am. So I'm going to try to figure out, how fast I can get this done by just doing it, okay? But I wanted to put my camera there so you actually get a chance to see me. That's how I do it, you know? It's nice to get some stuff taken care of, you know? There's nothing wrong with, you gotta work hard, man, you know? And I'm at the place where I really want to get this stuff done. I haven't heard anything back from that lady who was wanting the medal. She was here the other day. She was doing crowdfunding, and she wanted this medal here. She wanted this other medal out here. I gave her a price of $100 on the stuff. She said she was going to do some crowdfunding, and she'd get back with me. Said she'd probably come up with $100 real quick, so I don't know how quick she's going to get it. I don't want this medal laying around here for a long time. You see what I mean? And I'd rather have it where it's easily accessible, so to get to. So I've got some long stuff here. I've got some short stuff here. Probably just going to go ahead and, I don't know just exactly how I'm going to do it, but I'm thinking in between the house here, down through this little strip here, thinking about taking, I don't really want to put anything over there. That's just the whole thing about it. I just really wanted her to take this stuff yesterday and go from there. I don't like doing this stuff 2 or 3 times. I don't like doing it. But I have to get this cleaned up, so I'm going to try to figure out an answer here. All right. I'm going to go ahead, I guess, evaluate